I'm starting this video by laughing just because it's ridiculous how when you read in between the lines and you know what you hold, there is no way you flip flop or there is no way you doubt what you know it's coming, especially when it comes to AMC stock. Because last, what, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I shared with you a video where hedge funds, Tiger Global Management was losing 34% so far. And the list is getting bigger. The list of these hedge fund companies that so far of this first quarter of 2022 are losing big time. And the latest in the news, it's no one but the one we all know, Gabe Plotkin's Melvin Capital, ending first quarter with what? 20.6% loss. That is just since the beginning of 2022. So it just confirms what I kept saying and kept sharing with you guys for these last couple of days. Why? First off, when you look at what the Federal Reserve is about to do, all right, it puts the market on edge. And you end up with days like this where the NASDAQ is leading with a 2.2%. At some point, it was 2.9%, 3% down today only. All right. I mean, even though it's kind of, in the midst of recovering, it is still not a favorable environment for the stocks amongst the NASDAQ. Why? Because interest rates are rising. Inflation is here. We have a conflict that is threatening the peace and the stability and the growth, the economic growth of the entire world. So people tend not to hold these kind of stocks. And that is why we have these type of hedge funds, that are down double digits just these last 3 months. All right. So when you look at this as an AMC stock shareholder, why would you sell your AMC stock even though it's down 20% these last 5 to 7 days, right? Because the further you hear such news, the better outlook it is for AMC. Not even counting the fact that, not even considering the fact that, well, the fundamental basis of this company is getting way better than 2 years ago. So it doesn't make sense to be short at AMC stock anymore because the short thesis has completely been trashed out. It's dead. All right. It's dead. So if you have this hedge fund, all right, if you go into the details, you will see exactly why I'm getting so bullish about such news. It was another rough start to the year for investors in Gabe Plotkin's Melvin Capital, with hedge funds tumbling 20.6% in the first quarter, according to people familiar with the matter. The fund fell 3.8% in March, and the New York-based Melvin Capital ended the year last year, 2021, down 39%. So not only they were down 2021, in 2021, 39%, that is 40%, folks. 40%. That is huge. So as a client, having your money being managed by such a hedge fund, you will be losing your mind because the market gained incredible. So what is really interesting here is a spokesman of Melvin Capital, which ran 10 billion as of March 1st, declined to comment. And this is information that is being leaked out by people familiar with the matter. So they don't want this type of information to be out there. And I bet you that you can look on CNBC, CNN Market, Bloomberg Quest, Bloomberg, Jim Cramer Show, whatever. You will never hear such news. Why? Because it confirms that the retail investors holding AMC stock are onto something. All right. So just to say that, folks, with the kind of market and the kind of outlook ahead of us for the remainder of this year, it doesn't look good for such companies. Now, the thing is, the more, if you think about it, Melvin is kind of a big one, when it comes to hedge funds. What do you think the little hedge funds here, those who came into the 30s, or those who doubled down when AMC reached, the price reached 34 a couple of days ago, and now are making that, they think that they're making a lot of money. Well, when the reversal comes, because it is gonna come, all right, they are also going to start having this same type of performance. And when performance is bad, what do you think happened next? Client starts to flee clients start to take the money out. Clients want their money to be invested in something else. Otherwise, you're looking at lawsuits or bankruptcy or withdrawal. So just to say that the outlook doesn't look good for such hedge funds. So when they start flipping and getting out by covering the short positions in AMC, well, that's when we have a combination of a gamma squeeze, a combination of a short squeeze, a combination of FOMO, etc., etc. And all of those three, it's a pretty good cocktail for the stock price to reach back to the 70s and furthermore. So personally, I'm sticking with AMC and yeah, that's what I'm doing.